Hello, dear ones, enchanted ones, inspired ones, my divine and spiritual brothers and sisters. Hello and welcome to today's general reading that we get messages from the divine and from our angels and from the universe and from spirit. So thank you all for joining me today. It's in the middle of the day. I know, maybe some of you can pop in. If not, maybe catch me later. Whatever is okay. Those who don't know me, my name is Cindy St. Martine. I'm a certified angel therapist, certified in mindfulness, certified in holistic health and healing. I'm also a Reiki master for the mind, body, spirit, and soul. So thank you for joining me, sharing your love and light with me. When we come together in this way, we are shining light and love on the earth, because love is power. So when we come here from a place of love or enlightenment, inspiring, connecting to source, our angels, the divine, yeah, it's power. And that power reflects from us. And of course, it goes on to everyone else in the universe and of course the earth. So I had already called upon God, the ascended masters, the angels and archangels to be with me today. And because of law of attraction and power of intention, I can't select the wrong card. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the Archangel Michael prayer cards, and we'll see what message from Archangel Michael has for us. Okay, Archangel Michael, please guide us. What message do you have to share with us as we come together this Wednesday afternoon? It's 4:42 in the afternoon here on the East Coast of the United States. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for coming to us. We depend on your protection, your wisdom, your strength. Thank you for being here for us. Okay, this one fell out. This is the one I'm going to use. It's the Innocence card. And the prayer reads, it says, "Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me." I got Jesus. Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see that all of your qualities of pure love and light are reflected within me and all others. Help me embrace my God-given innocence so that I may be at peace. I know some are saying no one's innocent. But when we stay with who we are, who we're supposed to be, and follow it from a place of love, yes, then we are innocent. Even, if someone, if we make mistakes, we're still innocent if we came from a place of love. And we really need to try and see everyone, including ourselves, as being innocent. This is a spiritual innocence. Even people who commit crime, I'm not saying they're innocent of the crime, but in a spiritual sense, if they needed to follow their path, if they're following their path, who they really are and their true self, then yes, within the laws of the universe and of God, yes, they are innocent. Now, in the laws of the land here, that might be something completely different. And there is a completely different side. When somebody does something wrong, and even though, they pay the price for it, it's a time for us, it's given us the opportunity to show compassion, to recognize suffering, recognize that this person, doesn't come from a happy place. So they do terrible things. So it's to offer compassion. So there's where the innocents come in at, okay? They're not guilty of their crimes in the spiritual world, only in the earthly realm, okay? And so these are given opportunities to go ahead and do that. So it's a wonderful part. Hello, beautiful Kathleen. Thank you for popping in and sharing this afternoon with me and your energies. Thank you so much. So if you guys are popping in, go ahead and send me your angels to meet and greet with my angels. Hello, beautiful Suzanne. Thank you for popping in. Kathleen, I would love to tell you that, but I need to do one-on-one session with you to do that. I tell you everything you need to know. And there's a lot of energies that from people coming into the room, there's a chance I might pick up on somebody else's energies, and I don't want to, do that. Tell you something that isn't true. And this is a general reading. It's not a personal reading. For those who do want a personal reading, just go ahead and let me know. Go ahead and send me your angels to meet and greet with mine. A little bit of an angel party going on here. Angels, what messages, divine messages do you have to share with us? What do we need to hear from you? Guidance and messages you need to tell us. Thank you so much for coming to us and sharing your wisdom and love. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Kathleen. And thank you, Suzanne, for your angels. Oh, thank you, Kathleen. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's go ahead. The Empress card. It's the first card. And you see Archangel Gabriel is there. And the Empress card is, well, I'll read the card to you and then we'll talk a little bit about it. It says, lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. The Empress gives life and gives life to not only to us, but to all our dreams, everything that we need. And you could see Archangel Gabriel, she's holding the baby there, birth new things, life to all creatures. She's loving, she's kind, she's wonderful, So, and Archangel Gabriel is there. She's bringing the message from God. Archangel Gabriel's color is copper. So you might want to call on her, to help with this. Lavish abundance, it's there for you. Give birth to your dreams. Be fearless to go ahead and do that. Nurture yourself and others. Very important that you take care of who you are. But it's not just yourself. There's, other people as well. How you treat other people is what comes back to you, how other people are going to treat you. So, if you're not nurturing or kind, and, I was telling a young man today, and he was dealing with a friend who was very mean to him. And so I told him, I said, well, mean people don't know they're being mean. Kind people know when they're being mean. Kind people will, feel some type of empathy or compassion towards you when they're mean to you. But mean people don't know they're being mean. That's because that's who they are. That's who they're supposed to be. So you have a choice to make. Do you want to continue to be friends with this mean person? Or do you want to recognize them for who they are and just let them be, accept them for who they are? There's nothing you're going to say to convince them that they're being mean or what they're doing is wrong, because that's who they are. So they're perfect at being mean, so they're a perfect person. And this is true with, when you nurture yourself and others, remember, if you're being mean to somebody, remember it's going to come back to you. And sometimes, like I said, some of us don't realize we're being mean to people. So you're a mean person if you're doing that. But when we pay attention to our words or actions and how we express it, are they nurturing? Especially people that are in our lives, people who mean something to us. It's so easy to take advantage of someone, who's in our lives, especially, older married couples, people who've been together for a long time, mother and children, father and children, siblings, whatever, in friendships too. And we don't even realize, we lose our patience with them, and we might say, don't you know this by now? Or whatever. No, we're given the opportunity to nurture them and show them love. And when we nurture other people, when we show love to other people, we're actually nurturing ourselves. So you treat others, of course, how you want to be treated. So give birth to your dreams, you know. The next card is the Eight of Water, which would be the Eight of Cups. The desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. Okay, something you want to walk away from. And you know, if there's something in your life that no longer serves you, and you're thinking about giving up and walking away, this is your confirmation to go ahead and do that. Because when you do that, you're nurturing yourself and you're nurturing somebody else. The lavish abundance is coming, new birth, new growth for that. So yeah, it's time to go ahead and move on. Something more meaningful in your life, whatever's not working, to go ahead and do that. You know, sometimes people are very patient. they're very, very patient. And sometimes you have to be patient just a little bit longer to get that lavish abundance. Sometimes this also can mean don't walk away too soon. Okay, hang in there a little bit longer. Maybe if you nurture them and yourself, you don't have to walk away. That abundance is there. Some people give up too quickly. They want to walk away too quickly. If you're dealing with a mean person who doesn't realize they're being mean, then maybe it's time to walk away from that. Or this could be a situation, however you look at it. But it could tell you if you walk away, you could get the abundance. It also means don't walk away too soon. Start nurturing. Start creating. Nurturing them, nurturing yourself, because there's abundance there. Don't give up too soon. So we could have two meanings here, depending on what's going on in your life. Okay. And then the next card is the Knight of Fire. And it says, a sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. We are in between two lunar eclipses. We had the new moon lunar eclipse last week, and we're having a full moon lunar eclipse next Friday. And then on next Thursday, Mercury goes into retrograde. There's a lot of energies going on in the universe. I don't know if any of you have been feeling it, but I've been feeling it feels like Mercury's already in retrograde to me. And so you're just getting through that. And at the same time, things could speed up really, really quickly. You know, and you know, especially when you have that desire to move on. And, you know, and you want that abundance that's coming into your life, that the universe is shaking things up, and things can definitely happen, you know, but a sudden event, something that pops in that needs your attention. Time is of the essence, so you don't have a whole lot of time to do this, but you have to think things through carefully. And this might be whether or not you want to nurture something. You know, deal with things from a place of love. Yes, you can think logically, but try not to see the negative in the situations. Yeah, you can recognize if something doesn't serve you, if something's not worth it, and you need to walk away. Yes, you know that, but surrender that darn ego, connect to your source of power, you know, where God is, where love is, and it's going to tell you where to go, what's the best thing for you. Don't worry about what's the best for somebody else. Don't even worry at all. Don't worry. Connect to what's the best for you. Because when you are 100%, then everybody around you is going to benefit from it. But if you're totally focused on somebody else, making things better for them, you know, without yourself, we go, again, the same thing with the nurturing. If you nurture somebody else, but you're not nurturing yourself, things are going to falter. So you got to do what's best for you. And most likely, everybody else will benefit from that because you're a happier person. When you're constantly giving and not receiving, or doing, and not getting anything in return, then, you become weak. You can't please people. You can't make people happy. Happiness, you can only bring it to yourself. And happiness is contagious. So if you're unhappy, same thing being unhappy, that's contagious too. In fact, that's a repellent. Nobody comes near you. Nobody wants to be around an unhappy person or a grouchy person. Nobody wants that. Make sure you shield and protect, every day. Call on Archangel Michael to remove the negative situations and people in your life, and and shield and protect you once they remove it. Okay, so I'm shuffling the Archangel power cards. Let's see what archangels have to say. Get any confirmation. Angels, please come to us now. What messages do you wish to share with us today? Thank you for coming. Change your life. Change your life. That goes with the desire to move on. Sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. So many people are worried about making changes. Just the right things is going to work out, but you keep thinking about it. So if you keep thinking about it, you got to make a decision. Because once you make a decision, they stop thinking about it. And then you find out sooner or later whether it was the right choice or not. But you know what the right choice is. It's time. You've been putting up with maybe some BS or the same thing over and over and over and over. If you keep thinking about it, that means the universe is pushing you to make a choice. If something keeps coming in your mind and you're trying to decide, it's time to change your life. Make that decision. Do you want to stay stuck? Obviously, if you keep thinking about it, you don't like the stuck situation that you're in. Obviously, right? You don't like it. You're not happy there. You got to choose your own happiness. Make the change. It's a big deal. Change your life. Again, it's not about making other people happy. It's about making you happy. If you constantly, hello, beautiful Maria, thank you for popping in. If you're constantly working to make somebody else happy or to prove your worth, karma's going to come back in the next lifetime. You're going to do it all over again. God gave you this body to take care of. It's your baby. Why aren't you taking care of your baby? Why are you busy taking care of somebody else's baby? Take care of this baby. Take care of this baby. No one should make you feel guilty. It's not how God works. It's not how the universe works. There's love there. There's no guilt. If someone doesn't support you, if there's no love there, then it's not from God. It's not a divine action. It's not a divine will. If there's no love in what you're doing or what you're getting from somebody else, it's not from God. It's from ego. So it's wrong. It's wrong. It's not there. And yeah, some of us are afraid to make changes, but if you keep thinking about it and you're unhappy where you are, the universe is going, oh, when are they going to get it? Then you know what's going to happen? All of a sudden something's going to, you're going to have a big tower moment. Your whole life's going to shake up like the rug's been pulled out because you're not listening, you're not paying attention. You're not making the choices or the change that you need to make. A sudden revelation. Aha, get that aha moment. Break free from procrastinating, putting things off. Stop putting it off. You got to, I told you we're in between a new moon eclipse and a full moon eclipse. And Mercury going into retrograde. Don't wait for the retrograde. The retrograde starts before the full moon on Friday, Thursday. Now it's time to go ahead and put into motion what you want. Because once the retrograde starts, usually it's not good to start things or make big changes. It's going to take a lot of effort. Have some cards and go get them. Okay, so 2 cards here. Okay, the 7 of Michael. Okay, it says, there's a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review the details. Okay. What you're thinking about will change in your life. No, there is a better way to do things in your life. And you do have, we have the lavish abundance card, the Empress card here that gives new birth. Yeah, you have people behind you and what you want to do to move ahead. Search for something more meaningful. Yes, the desire to move on. Review all the details. I know before I buy something on especially on Amazon, before I make a decision on whether or not I want to buy it, I check the reviews and get more information on it. Okay, I don't procrastinate. If there's something I need to get, I go on, I look at the reviews, I look for what I want, and then I get it. I don't have time to procrastinate anything in my life. I want to keep moving forward, and it's not just something that I want to get on Amazon, but this is this is true with everything in your life. Usually, if you're procrastinating, usually if you're stuck, you can't make a decision because you don't have enough information. You're going crazy in your mind of worry. First of all, if you're worried, that's got to go. Get all the information you need to make the decision you need to make. And a lot of times, probably every time, you need to go in here. Release the worry and really say, what do I want? Where do I want to go? The angels, whenever you start doing research, anything you want to change or buy or purchase, if you stay connected to your source of power, keep that line connected to them. When you do that, then making choices you just know. You just know. You don't have to think about it. You just know what's right and what's the best thing. You just know. Because you're connected. You're not connected to ego, worry, fear, or doubt. You're connected to your source of power. So you just know. Page of Ariel is next. Spell out. And it says, an excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or the pursuit of an education, time to get to work. Okay, so this is a general reading. So yeah, this could mean exactly what's on this card. It can also mean that opportunities that you're looking for, the changes that you're looking to make, if you stay positive and move forward to you, everything you need is going to be there to help it make it easy. It's time to get to work. It's time to make the choices. Stop procrastinating. Try find the better course than what you're taking. If you're on a course of something, want to make changes in your life, and nothing seems to be working, then yeah, you have to change the path that you're on. Page of Gabriel. Follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge. Opportunities for excitement and adventure. Yay. Follow your passion. Follow what's in your heart. You're not going to go wrong. Stop worrying or thinking about what other people are going to say, if this is the right thing. Stop focusing on making other people happy. Good afternoon to you, Joanna. Thank you for popping in. I'm wonderful. How are you? Okay, so I was shuffling the romance angel cards, and 3 cards fell out, and that's how many I want. So I'm going to go with it, okay? Religious factors. This comes up a lot. Okay, so this is for those who are thinking about anything romantic. This could be work. This could be anything that's related to you in your life, because it is a general reading. And it says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. This could be a wonderful, wonderful thing. This could also be something you need to change. Your love life, not only is your love life, but your everything in your life. If you are stay connected to your source of power, from a place of love, then you're going to benefit. You're going to benefit from everything. But if you are disconnected from a place of love and connected to worry, fear, or doubt, or being controlled, or being told what to do, that's going to affect your love life, everything in your life. So where is your spiritual and religious connection is? If your spiritual religious connection has too many rules that stop you from moving forward, or can control you, or make you feel guilty, or find fault and things like that, then yeah, you're going to suffer. But if your spiritual and religious beliefs are one of 100% unconditional love, knowing that you are guided by our loving Creator and by the Spirit, by the universe, by the angels, and you know that what you are doing, what you're being told to do, what the actions that you're being to take, and you're fearless to go ahead and do that, yes, you're going to benefit from that spiritual upbringing. Okay, so religious factors, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So this could go either way. Okay, being open-minded, to what's really out there, what's really happening, what you're creating is definitely being open to receive all the love and the benefits from the universe and from God. Yes, absolutely, you're going to benefit. Or, extend your lighthearted energies to others. Flirting is fun. As long as if you flirt with your significant other, that's nice. A little flirting is always well. Flirting to somebody else with boundaries, because you don't want to overstep somebody else's boundaries, if they're there. But, flirting, having a little fun, laughing, enjoying life is really, really important. But the angels are telling me you need to flirt with your significant other more. Because you know why? They're your soulmate. You need to flirt with them a little more. Have a little bit more fun with them. To bring that in. It says, yes, this is your soulmate. If anybody was wondering. Okay, so let's go to Lord Ganeshka and see what message. Lord Ganeshka, please come to us now. What message you have for us? Sharing your wisdom with us. Oh, goodness gracious. So many cards. Thank you for sharing your wisdom, your love with us. Lord Ganeshka, what would you like to share? Thank you so much for sharing your wisdom and your love. We are open to receive the message you have for us, for all of us. Thank you so much for coming to us today. So much. Okay, this one wants to turn over. Perseverance. Look at him. That's like a goblet or cup, even though it's an elephant tusk. We don't want to use an elephant tusk, but we can use one that looks like an elephant tusk. So perseverance, 28 is the number. 2 tells you to stay in faith. And 8 is the number for money. So stay in faith where money is concerned. So let's see what Lord Ganeshka has to say about perseverance. You are likely to see financial or other tangible rewards for all of your hard work. See, told you 28, have faith for money. Ganeshka's tusk represents hard work and completing the task at hand. There is a legend included in some manuscripts of the Mahabharata, I hope I pronounced that correctly, about Ganeshka breaking his own tusk off to continue writing the Mahabharata epic as Vyasa was dictating it to him. Ganeshka's tusk is interpreted as a symbol of sacrifice and strength and demonstrates that it is important to finish what you start. If you've been working hard or putting extra effort into something, it will definitely be worth all the work. You will see results and rewards for your labor. You may have been working on something quite challenging and important for the last few months, and this is likely to come to a conclusion soon. Ganeshka is guiding you to not lose faith. There's the 2, faith, okay? While you wait for things to come to fruition, be patient and appreciate the progress that you have made so far. If your hard work has not paid off as planned, consider that your expectations may need modifying. There are no guarantees. Be grateful, focus on the present, and do what you can with what you have. This will be an ending to a difficult period or a financial or material struggle. Okay, this is great because we talked about earlier, we talked about, hanging in there. Don't wait. You have the desire to move on, but hang in there, okay? So, yeah, we talked about that with the lavish abundance, hang in there. Hang in there, don't give up on the 11th hour. Hang in there. Yeah, you may have been putting a lot of effort. Thank you, beautiful Donna. Blessed be to you as well. Love and light. You may have put a lot of work and you're ready to give up. Yeah, you don't know what to do. And as we were talking about earlier, don't give up. Hang in there. It's coming. The rewards is coming. That sudden revelation that's coming. We have Archangel Gabriel. Follow your passion. Lavish abundance. It's going to be there. Sudden event that moves forward. The things will definitely happen. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the angel guidance cards, and we'll see what message guidance that the angels have for us. Okay. Angels, what message guidance that you have for us? Thank you so much. Oh, this one's. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Innocence. And Archangel Michael was the innocent card. Get confirmation on this, okay? So the angel guidance card is, beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. And I was talking about this earlier. So, if you're coming in later and you missed the Archangel Michael, maybe want to watch the beginning a little bit. Give us your feelings of heaviness so that we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. And then I'm going to read the Archangel Michael Innocence prayer as well. And it says, again, dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see that all of your qualities of pure love and light are reflected within me and all others. Help me embrace my God-giving innocence so that I may be at peace. So yeah, so we're very, very important. You're not guilty to make the changes that you need to make. No one should make you feel guilty. No one should blame you for wanting to make the changes to move on in with your life, to begin new things, to persevere, to keep moving forward with what your plans are, what you've been working at. It's not the wrong thing. When you work from passion, from what's in your heart, okay, from a place of love. Don't let anybody, or even yourself, make you feel guilty or worried about what you are doing. You are innocent in God's eyes, full of love. Okay? Oh, I love when we get confirmation like that. Okay, so the law of attraction cards. Go ahead and ask a question. Something that you've been thinking about. Go ahead and we'll see what the universe, law of attraction, the answer to your question is. So go ahead and ask right now. We'll see. Dear universe, angels and gods, please come to us with answer, word of advice that you have for the questions that are in our mind, in our love, in our world, in our faith. What is the answer that you have to the questions that we see? Thank you so much for your answer, your guidance, your wisdom, and your love. Thank you so much. Did you ask a question? I'm trying to bring this in, and this won't go in. So this, oh, there's two here. Okay, sometimes, yeah, they pull two out. Because, okay, we'll do this first one first. It says, a consistent formula gives me consistent results. Isn't it? And so, card read says, like learning to understand the basics of mathematics and then having the successful experience of understanding the results of their applications. Once you have a formula for understanding your world that is always consistent, it will yield consistent results to you. I love this. I love this. Give it a formula every day. Staying positive, being mindful of what you think, say, and do at any given moment. You are creating your formula. Staying consistent in thinking positive, staying consistent in creating exactly what you want, staying consistent in being exciting. Don't stay consistent about worrying. Don't stay consistent about being afraid. Stop it, because that is the formula you're going to create, okay? It will yield consistent results. Whatever you are consistent in your thoughts, in your actions, it's like a formula, okay? I told you, we've been given this body. This is our baby. What formula are you feeding your baby? What formula are you feeding your baby? Your body, your mind, body, and spirit. What formula are you giving to this baby so it grows a happy, wonderful life? Okay. And then the second card is, so does my saying no to it mean saying yes to it? Why does my saying no to it mean saying yes to it? I think I read that wrong. And it says, when you give attention to something you desire and say yes to it, you are including it in your vibration. But when you look at something you do not want and say no to it, you are including it in your vibration. You cannot exclude anything that you are giving your attention to. So, there's something you're saying yes to that you want to create. Stop thinking of things you don't want. Because, you know, you're putting that vibration, it's a stream. You know, it's like, it's a stream that you're putting, that your energy that you're putting out there. So if, you know, if you want something hot, you got to keep it hot. You want something cold, you got to keep it cold. Because if you mix hot and cold together, you're going to get warm. You're not getting hot or cold. And that's not what you want. So, you know, be focused on what you're putting out. If you want to stay, it talks about being consistent too, you know. If you want to stay consistent on wonderful things happening in your life, stop thinking about the no's and stay focused on what you want. Stop saying, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. No, I don't want that. So, but don't even think about it. Just stay to what you do want, what you say yes to. Say, no, I don't want mean people in my life. Stop saying that. Instead, say, I want loving people in my life. It's not even a thought process. You know, when somebody does something wrong, and this is where I talk about, I don't forgive anybody because it doesn't bother me what somebody does. And they don't need my forgiveness. I don't need their forgiveness, because what I do comes from a place from love always. You know, I'm very aware of that. And so I don't need to forgive somebody. Somebody does something wrong, so, oh, well, you know, I'm not even going to connect to it. I'm not going to say, no, you shouldn't be doing that. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say no. I'm always going to say yes. Always. I'm always going to say yes. And so stop looking at the mean and nasty people. Stop connecting to them. Start focusing on the beautiful people, the wonderful people. They, you know, because you don't want a mixed blend in with that, because it's the same energies. And if that no is stronger than that yes, like if you're doing more no's than you're saying yes to, you're going to bring in a bunch of no's. Stop doing that. Stay focused on what you do want. Connect to what you do want. Don't even think about what you don't want. No, don't say, you know, oh, I'm poor. I was in the supermarket yesterday, and it was this young mother, and she had a couple kids, and oh, stop doing it, Rosemary, stop doing it. So I was in the supermarket, and she goes by and she says, oh, I would love to buy the Edmonds, but you know, we it's not in the budget this week or something like that. And I wanted to tell her, stop saying that. Stop saying that. Instead of saying, you know what, I think let's go bake a cake. Don't say, oh, I want Edmonds, but I can't have it because it's not in the budget. Instead of go buy cake mix, you know, or make a cake from scratch. Instead of saying, you know what, let's go bake a cake this week. And tell your children that, which is definitely a lot more healthier and a lot more affordable. But, you know, to go ahead and do that. So stop thinking what you don't have. Stop focusing on what you don't. Focus on what you do have. Connect your energies exactly. You know, if you want cake, I don't like Edmonds anyway. Don't even think that. Say, you know, I'm gonna make a nice chocolate cake, or I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And so I wanted to, but of course, people will think I'm crazy if I say that. You know, she's so focused on what she can't have instead of what she really can have, and that's what creates everything that you can have that comes into your life. You know, yeah, you may not be able to have, I don't know, some fancy car, I don't even know, Mercedes or BMW. Yeah, those are fancy cars. But, you know, I don't know if any of those things had that. So why even, don't even bother you? Like, yeah, I got a car. It takes you where it runs good, it runs wonderful. That's where I want. You know, you connect to that, and guess what? That BMW might come into your life. Exactly what you want. Okay, so never think what you don't have. Or you can say, I'm getting a BMW. I'm connecting to the energies, and it's going to be a blue one. And you see it and you connect to it, and yeah, and it's coming. Same pot. You might get another blue card before that, but it's coming. Stay connected to exactly what you want. Okay. Thank you all for hanging out with me today and connecting with the angels and your source and power. Thank you so much for your love and support and energy and love of that because we share it all together. And so I hope that angels came through loud and clear for you and the universe and of course spirit and God and gave you these wonderful messages. You have to laugh about it, Rosemary. So know that you're powerful when you're knowing, when you have God, the ascendant masters, the angels. Hello, beautiful Minerva. I'm getting ready to sign off. So you're powerful when you're knowing, when you have God, the ascendant masters, the angels and archangels behind you. You're powerful. There's no stopping you. Let your love and peace fall down upon the earth. It is so much needed. Of course, you have to be from that place in order to give it. Okay. And know that God blesses and loves you. So do I. So lots of love, kisses, hugs from me to you. And of course, I wish you all namaste. The light and love in me recognizes the light and love with you. See you all next time. Enjoy your Wednesday, getting over the hump, headed to the weekend, and headed to the full moon eclipse and Mercury retrograde. So go ahead and get what you need to get done now before the retrograde. Talk to you all later. Bye-bye.